Hey guys, let's talk about Parkside tools. Now, these are some toolkits I've purchased from Parkside. If you're not familiar with the brand, this is a German brand and they distribute their tools. You can buy them in person at Lidl supermarkets in the small section of the market that is for non-food items. They'll oftentimes have one or two of these kits or other toolkits or things like that available, but they're not super consistent with when they have them there and which store will have them. But if you want to see the full selection of stuff from Parkside, they have them on their website. But anyways, I purchased these kind of on a whim because they look useful and just like something I'd like to have. So I've actually done a review video for each one of these separately, so you might want to go check those out. Also hit the subscribe button for our channel so you don't miss out on other stuff we do. But yeah, we do a lot of tool related content, power tools, hand tools, stuff like that, demos, all kinds of great stuff. But in any case, purchased all three of these from Parkside. Now my after looking at each one of these, I think my overall view of Parkside tools is that they're pretty decent. They're pretty good for what they are, pretty reasonable quality, not like the most high-end tools. They're definitely not high-end tools, but they're pretty reasonable quality. So I'm going to try to get these all out where you can see each one of these on the video. Kind of an awkward angle for the camera here, but I want to get everything in view. So yeah, pretty reasonable quality, but not the best, and they have like some flaws. So for example, you look closely at the handle on this, the molding is kind of wavy. It's not like fit in perfectly. Looks like it wasn't like the most high quality molding for the handle. The metal feels a little bit lighter. Well, it's kind of nice to have a lighter tool, but it feels like it might not be as strong metal. I'm not sure what type of metal they use for these, but that's the case across each of these tools. Now, they were pretty good. A precision screwdriver kit. We have a ratcheting socket wrench, and we have a ratcheting screwdriver. Ratcheting screwdriver comes with a ton of different bits, from Phillips head to slotted to Torx to hex, right? And these all come in the same size here. Now your ratcheting, your ratcheting socket wrench also has some of these same bits that are the same size. They're compatible with these, right? So you could take the bits from this kit and use them with this thing, or the bits from this kit and use them with this thing. The socketed stuff you're gonna only be able to use with this. This comes with two heads. You can put your sockets on here, your bits in here. Comes with a nice extender here. So they give you some nice stuff with each of these and a pretty good selection of bits. One thing to point out with this one, it comes with a nice extender here and a bunch more precision bits. But these bits are smaller than these ones, so it will fit into this, but this will not fit into either of these tools, and the bits that come with these tools will not fit into this handle. So they're not completely interoperable. These two are mostly interoperable, not so much this one. But between these three kits, you have a pretty good number of different bits and things like that. What would have been nice is to have like all of these bits in one kit, so you didn't have to have three different boxes to get this variety of stuff. But it is what it is, and you're probably not buying all three of them. You'd probably buy one of them for whatever your need is. Now, my personal thoughts on these after having bought them, they're pretty reasonable quality, and they're pretty good deal for what you're paying for and what you're getting if you want to just grab something off a grocery store shelf. They're not the most high-end brand, they're not the most high-end quality, and not the most not the best or by any means, but they're still pretty reasonably good, and they'll get the job done for most small tasks and stuff, and certainly for any home use. They should be pretty good. So they basically, for what they are, overall a thumbs up, but not the best. Just to be aware of that, just so you kind of know what you're getting yourself into if you do decide to pick these up yourself. So yeah, you can order them from their website or buy them if you happen to see them on the shelf at Lidl. So hopefully, this gives you a better idea of what to expect if you do feel like picking these up when you're in the store, right? So in any case, yeah, I just wanted to kind of share that, and also put out a video on each one of these, reviewing them in a little bit more detail, so you might want to go check that out. Also hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our other great tool related content. We do a lot of tool reviews, tool demos. We do a lot of stuff with tools. Lot of great content. Don't miss out on that. If you want that in your YouTube feed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you actually get updates when we come out with new videos. And yeah, so hopefully you found this interesting or useful. But that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on that next video.